Okay. So 3, 2, 1. Alrighty, I'm hoping that this is live. Let's see. And now. Okay, so we should be live. What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to another video here at h2oplants.com, or on YouTube as well at h2oplants. The title of this live stream or live broadcast is YouTube Sucks and I Quit. We'll be going over that in just a moment. Just want to say hello to everybody. How's it going? I see we got a ton of people in here. I guess scheduling the live stream ahead of time is beneficial. What's going on, guys? Hey, sorry I'm 6 minutes late. That's actually pretty good considering most times we're a bit more late than that. Why is this not popping up? I'm trying to get the pop-out chat. Here we go. Do we got that over here? Okay. Looks like we're good. All right. Welcome, guys. Hello. Let's see. Definitely ready for this one. What's going on, guys? Wow, a ton of you guys are here. Welcome to all the new subscribers. Also, from if you're not familiar, Joey, the King of DIY, he did a video on our setup over here. I apologize for the mess. Didn't get a chance to clean it up. I was actually fixing my CO2 system at the moment because Honey broke it last night by knocking over my whole canister. The whole regulator broke apart. So I had to order parts to get it fixed, and I got those in. So, what's up, guys? So let's kind of go over what the title of the live stream is and what it's about. So, why are you going? Hey, I recently subscribed. Welcome, Tanya. So, spoiler alert, I'm not going anywhere. This whole live stream is devoted to those of you that I've been seeing today saying, I'm done with YouTube, this is the last straw. If you're not familiar with what's going on, it's YouTube changed their policy of how content creators can become monetized and make money through their videos. Now, this is a lot different than our normal content. Obviously, this is an aquarium channel. We'll talk about aquarium things later on in the live stream. But one of my friends that I've been talking to, I recently met at Reefapalooza this year, and once again at Aquatic Experience, and we've been talking back and forth. And he made a status up today on his YouTube channel, or on his Facebook, saying that he's really mad about what YouTube's done and the changes that they did. And then I saw another YouTuber, Suzanne. She's a lot lesser known, but maybe you know. It is clickbait. I'm sorry, guys. But this is a message for anybody that's looking to either start up their own company, become a YouTuber, really anything like that. Kind of what I wanted to go over, and I can kind of relate to the smaller creators, because I am a small creator. Yeah, we're at 7,500 subscribers, or just slightly over that now, but I didn't have that many subscribers in the beginning, nor did it really matter. And I do, appreciate everybody that's subscribed. But YouTube is about the content. While it's nice to get paid for the content you put out, you shouldn't rely on YouTube paying you. So, a lot of these people that are being frustrated by the new updated YouTube rules is that they need to have 1,000 subscribers and they need to have 4,000 watch hours, I believe it is, which is basically you need to have the amount of watch minutes, or is it minutes or hours? It might be 4,000 watch minutes or hours. I'm not sure. It's one of those. Either way, it doesn't matter. When it comes to YouTube, right, you shouldn't put all your eggs in one basket. Now, several creators have gone over this, but like, so I see somebody here mentioning Philip DeFranco. He did cover it very well, but a lot of people kind of dismiss bigger YouTubers because it's like, oh, you have 1 million subscribers, so it's like, how can you really relate? Well, they have all been there, and I do know that he can relate from that. It's still a matter of like, okay, well, maybe I'm a smaller creator and I can relate to you guys a bit more. And also, I run a business, and YouTube to me is not about the money. As a matter of fact, if I can figure this out here real quick on the fly, I'm going to show you guys exactly how much I make off of YouTube. And I will show you that it doesn't matter whether you had 500 subscribers and you had, whatever the view count was. I think it was 1,000 subscribers was still the threshold. But regardless of the case, no matter what you had, it doesn't matter, because at such a small scale, you're still not going to make any money. So even if you did meet the 1,000 subscriber requirement and the 4,000 watch hours or 4,000 watch minutes, whatever it is, you're still not going to make money. And that's because at that low of a threshold, if you're complaining, oh, I'll never reach that, then your content probably isn't good enough to bring in enough views to make a lot of money through AdSense. And like, I'm gonna share my screen right now. We'll dive into the analytics and see what exactly I'm talking about here. And this is just, you know, I'm not afraid to show this at all, because it obviously isn't that much. Let's see if I could do this without screwing things up. Window capture. Nope, that's not it. Hold on. Monitor capture. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. If I make this full screen, you guys can see it all. Okay, so can I do picture in picture? Actually, I'm not going to mess with it, but let's just go over this. So you can see my YouTube estimated earnings or estimated revenue is $41, right? So that's your estimated ad revenue is $28, your YouTube Red is $6, and your transaction revenue is $6.90. And that comes from Super Chats. YouTube Red is obviously those people that watch my videos that have YouTube Red, and then the estimated ad revenue is $29, right? This isn't a whole lot, right? We're going to switch back over here. I mean, you guys can kind of get an idea. So that's not a whole lot. When you factor in, I just bought this camera plus 2 lenses and all the other stuff I needed for it, this camera was close to $900, right? If I make $50 a month, what is that? That's 18 months. So it's going to take me a year and a half to recuperate what this camera cost me, right? Not to mention this $400 or $500 GoPro. That's going to take me another 8 months to recoup my money. This laptop that I have over here, this MacBook, cost me $800 or $900 plus all the accessories. So you're people that are complaining that, oh, you know, my dreams are smashed, or this is going to make me work less on my YouTube channel, or, you know, I can't stand this, whatever. The case is, even at such a low view count, such a low subscriber count, you're still not going to be making the millions that, you know, these big creators are making, or the thousands that these big creators are making. What it comes down to is, when you're a smaller channel, you have to monetize yourself or your business, if that's what you're using YouTube as a platform as. You have to monetize that in some other way. So if you're running a business and you're using YouTube, but you're also trying to be like a creator like I am, so I'm a little bit of a hybrid. I run a business, and I'm also trying to be somewhat of a YouTube personality as well. So I'm using as much as I can of the YouTube platform to build an audience and build my website. So where was I going? I'm sorry, the chat is distracting. I'm going to try and ignore this for a minute because you guys are talking and I see a bunch of stuff and I'm just like, I want to chime in, but hold on. So when it comes to being a business, right, I'm trying to do both. I'm trying to be both a YouTube personality and a business. So I'm trying to sell my product, and I'm trying to grow a YouTube audience to gain ad revenue in a sense, but that ad revenue, as you can see, what the hell, that ad revenue is really nothing. So it's kind of like a free promotion tool, basically, for me. By me doing this live stream is kind of in the hopes that you'll buy stuff from me because you're going to learn something. Because I'm going to give you so much value that you'll almost feel guilty and be like, well, this guy answered all my questions. He put out a video that really helped me out, or he entertained me in some way. I'm going to buy some stuff from him, or whatever the case is. So that is kind of like why I use the platform, right? But I like and enjoy helping people. That's part of the reason why I do YouTube, because believe me, my hour that I spend doing this live stream and then the several hours that I spend trying to edit videos, it's way more beneficial for me to be kind of, I don't know, doing other things with my time. I could be doing other things, you know, on the website. I could be advertising elsewhere. Right? The ad revenue is not why I'm here. But for a smaller creator like my good friend Tank Tested, and what you should do is actually go subscribe to him because his videos are amazing. They will blow you out of the water how good they are. But Tank Tested, he only has 5 videos on his channel, but they are beautifully edited. I know that he has all this equipment. It costs a lot of money. He spends a lot of time in it. There's way more effort put into his videos than I know I probably put into mine, and they're just unbelievable. But he's only got, I think, 600 subscribers or something like that, and he's not going to be approved for the YouTube monetization when this new change takes effect, which actually isn't happening for another month. So he's bummed out about it. But what he can do and what other creators can do is not only, like other creators have mentioned that have touched on this subject, you can monetize yourself by selling merchandise, right? You could sell courses. Let's say that, you know, for Tank Tested, sorry, Honey's breaking up stuff. So Tank Tested, his videos are good, or really good. He could be doing other videos on like how I did this, because I want to know how he was able to do all these different shots, how he edited all that. He could do videos on that. He can monetize that maybe through a course that he could sell privately. There's Patreon that, like, if you just had, I don't know, let's see, there's 7,500 of you. So if I got, let's just say I got 10 of you to pledge $5 a month. That's $50 a month. That is more than I make on YouTube revenue. So Patreon is a good way. You got merchandising. You could sell courses if you're talented in some aspect. You know, there's just all these other things. You could sell your own products, you know, come out with a product. The other thing, too, is Amazon affiliates. I actually make more money when people click on Amazon affiliate links. Like, if I touch on a product, right, and let's just say, for instance, this microphone, right? If I did a review on this microphone and you clicked on the link to go check it out, I make revenue from Amazon for that, which is more money than I got paid on the video, probably. So the thing is that and this could go for any YouTuber, but also like you fish tubers out there, I guarantee you have a filter, guarantee you have a heater, guarantee you have a light, guarantee you have a substrate, something that you could do a review on, plug the Amazon link and get paid for it, and you'll still make more money than you would if you got AdSense. So that's kind of my rant on it. I think anybody that is getting discouraged from it, I'm going to be brutally harsh, because it's something that I think somebody needs to hear. If you're complaining that you're not going to make money now because of the YouTube changes, then you're probably not good enough to survive in this realm anyway. Now take that as a challenge, take that as I'm discouraging you, take that as I'm putting you down, but it's the truth. If you feel like you need to quit something because, oh, I'm not going to get paid $3 for my time, then don't even bother. You're wasting your time, because obviously you're in it for the wrong reasons, you're not in it for the right reasons, and you're just not going to be successful at it, right? That's really what it comes down to. So I hope that, you know, you guys got some inspiration out of that, some of you younger creators, or some of you creators with smaller channels, or even bigger creators that are just upset about this. This is just stuff that I think I wanted to touch on, being, you know, a rather small creator myself. I don't rely on the AdSense. I don't think you should either. I think you should figure out other ways. Slap your logo on a t-shirt, slap your name on a t-shirt, sell it on Teespring, sell it on something, put it on a mug. There you go. So I think that is the way to do it. But now, with that said, let's touch on some questions, some comments in the chat, some super chats, which I appreciate. Let's see. The super chat comes from Test Art Mania. Oops, statistical modifier. I don't know what that is, but thank you for boosting that statistic. my CPM, or what is it? Your transaction revenue, that just went up by like 5 cents. So thank you. I appreciate it. We don't get many super chats here. That's completely fine. That's not what it is about. I'd much rather you get buy product than super chats, because I'd rather you get stuff out of it. By you donating, well, it does help me out. It doesn't get you anything really in return other than this. So, yeah. All right. So, let us see. there's a bunch of stuff going on here. So CJ says, I agree that YouTube is taking advantage of small tubers because they make content that entertains viewers while YouTube keeps the audience from going to Netflix, Hulu, cable, or TV. I disagree with that. I think YouTube isn't taking advantage of the small creators. I think YouTube's making smart business decisions in their aspect. And at the end of the day, I think it's going to make everybody make more once they reach that threshold. We're not going to see the effects right now, but I think 6 months down the line to a year down the line, everybody will be making more money because less like just fresh accounts will be able to make money. And I think Philip DeFranco touched on this, if not several other people I watched touched on it as well. And that is true. Patreon works for small creators that have a good following. That is, but even if you, like, look, take me for an instance. I make $50 a month off YouTube at the very best, right? At the very best. If I got 10 of you to donate $5 to me, and that's 10 out of 7,500 people, I mean, that's a fraction of 1%. I don't know what it is out of that off the top of my head, but it's a very minimal amount. So if you have 300 subscribers and you get even 5 people to donate, $5 to you, that's $25 guaranteed. That's more you're going to make off ad revenue than you would if you had ad revenue enabled. Why couldn't you do a group effort like you and other YouTubers to share a channel? The problem is a lot of people are so. It's tricky. Without getting into too much drama, it's just kind of like a lot of people are looking out for themselves and they don't really care about other people. Where if people really realized that you get more out of helping other people, like look at all these big creators, all right? Jake and Logan Paul, not to bring them up because the controversy that they've been involved with lately, but the reason why they blew up is because they shared each other's content in a way, or they promoted each other. They blew up because of it. So if all the bigger fish channels, let's just take the fish community for instance, if all the bigger channels helped to blow up little channels, and then those little channels grew and grew and grew because of it, and then they help spread the love around, everybody wins. It's not a loss whatsoever. People think as a loss, but I don't think so. I think in the long run you make out more because you helped a small creator. They may eventually become bigger than you, and then therefore they may help you in return, and you share subscribers back and forth, which gets you more views, more ad revenue, more etc. So yeah, no matter what they say, I think the small YouTube channels will suffer due to some of the big channels on the platform and what they have done of late. This is damaging limitation ahead of media storm. I don't think so. I think this is only going to hurt the people that really weren't that interested in it to begin with. Because if you're making good content, you will get noticed. It's only a matter of time. It may take 6 months, it may take a year, it may take 3 years, but you keep consistently putting out good content, you'll eventually reach that threshold, and you'll make money. So, yeah. Eli Dawn says, I buy your stuff because it's good and you appreciate your customers. I don't get much opportunity to watch a 1-hour live stream. I have gleaned some good info, though. Thanks. You're welcome. Oh, holy crap, a lot of questions here. Are all the crypts on your website grown submersed? So unless they're like a specialty crypt, they probably come from our nurseries, which are grown immersed, and then we stick them in our tanks. Typically they'll be in our tank for a week or two before they're shipped out, and they will transition somewhat, but still transitioning in your tank. Overall though, I've tested many crypts. I only sell the crypts that I know are going to do really well when going from tank to tank. I don't sell the nurseries have a lot of options, and I've tested some swords, some crypts that just don't really do well at all, and then there's some that do fantastic. So those are the ones that I try and sell. Everyone smash that like button. Thank you very much. And Nisi is here. I agree. Make the content to share the love of the hobby, not to make the monies. Just make the content that you love to create, right? Get good at it. That's why I've only been doing 1 video a week, trying to get to 2 videos a week. I don't know if we're going to get 2 videos this week. I'm trying. My stuff is all mixed up, but I'm trying. And, you get better at it, and you get, better at your editing. You eventually build up. Your videos become less sucky until they get to a stage of where they don't suck, and then you get noticed, or you'll get, somewhat viral maybe, or whatever the case is, and there you go. How does the Amazon thing work? Basically, you sign up for an Amazon affiliate. Just type in Amazon affiliate, and you'll sign up for it. I think you do need a... I want to say maybe you need like a... You might just need to put in your social. I don't know. Maybe a company name. I'm not 100% sure. I did it, and I forgot how I did it. But just look it up. It's really easy. And then just do, you know, like do your typical video that you would do. You know, if you're a fish tank, you know, YouTuber, do your video like you typically do, and be like, hey, check out this, you know, filter. It's really good. I use it a lot. I love it. I have 6 of them in my fish room, and I think you guys should get it. If you want to check it out, link in the description. Boom. 3 people click that link. You make more than the video probably made in its entire views, so you're good. Is this your full-time job? Nope. I still work a 9 to 5, or actually an 8, well, yeah, 8 to 5. I work 9 hours at my regular job. It's an hour each way, so I leave here at 7, get there at 8, I'm home by 6, and then I do the plant business and YouTube until about 1 a.m., wake up and recycle, do the whole thing. CJ says, by the way, I have an aquarium question for you. I have an aquaponics system, and I want to grow edible water plants, but don't know a good information source. Well, what do you want to know? Yep, YouTube is trying to kill small channels. I need to be on the grind to try and get to 1,000 subs. I don't think it's trying to kill small channels at all. I think too many people are looking at this in a too negative light, and where it just doesn't matter. You're even at 1,000 subs, if you're not pulling in the views, you're not gonna make money. You're just not. Let's see. He should have over 100 likes. Where is the love? Smash that like button. Thank you very much. I don't even know who I can't, like. Why can't I see who's watching this? I'm like, I tried doing the schedule thing, and this. Nope, that's my website. That's not YouTube. I tried doing the schedule thing, but that sometimes is weird. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, we got 123 people watching. Holy crap, that's bigger than our normal live streams. Well, I'm glad all of you guys are here. I appreciate it. We got 76 likes. That's awesome. Thank you so much. So, after doing a water change, all 3 of my tanks got cloudy and have white slimy stuff growing on everything. All 3 tanks have been doing good for 2 years. Is it an algae bloom? Might be like a bacteria outbreak. It'll probably go away in a couple days. I'd just leave it alone. If you notice it get worse, maybe do another water change. How much do you sell the merino moss balls for? They're $5.50 for a medium size, and a larger size is $6.50. I think they might. I think they're free over orders of $50 or more, or is it 50 or 60? It's 50, I think. But they also might be on sale because we have so many. Soon this year, I'll start to make some videos on YouTube, but I'm workless and I want to show people how to keep aquariums on low budget, not even to get money off of it. Well, there you go. See, and that's what people got to realize, because if you're in it just for the money, newsflash, you'll make more money at McDonald's. Unless you're like incredibly talented or just blow up out of nowhere, you're not going to make a lot of money in the beginning. Now, that's not to say 3 years down the line you don't blow up and you're making, you know, whatever it is, 15, 20 grand a month that some of these bigger guys are making. That's not to say that that won't happen. But if you're looking for a payoff, you'll go make more money at McDonald's. Guaranteed. 100%, hour for hour, you will make more money at McDonald's. And that's before YouTube even instates this policy. You just will, because there's so much work that goes into the back end of YouTube, and I'm not even doing it to the full extent. Like, I edit videos. It takes me maybe 3 hours if I'm lucky to edit the video, despite all the time it takes me to film. So let's just say it takes me 2 hours to film a video, between setup, prep, everything that I need to do. So it takes me 2 hours. Then I go sit down, that's 5 hours, upload, then you got to do all the descriptions, the tags, everything else, so that takes another hour. So now you're at 6 hours, right? Then you got to market it, because you got to post it up on Facebook, Instagram, all these places. That takes another half hour. So you're at 6 to 7 hours for one YouTube video, where if you worked a 9 to 5 job making whatever minimum wage is here. Let's just say $8 an hour. So if you worked 9 hours, right? What are we at? No, 7 hours. 7 hours. If you worked 7 hours at $8 an hour. Oh, I just hit the wrong button, and that screwed you guys up. There we go. Sorry. You would have made $56 by working a regular day job, and you're not going to make that off of a regular YouTube video at such a small subscriber and view count. So, you know, realistically, if you're saying, oh, this is a big problem because now we can't make money, you, like, go work at McDonald's, you'll make money. Honestly, like, it's that simple. So, let me just point out, though, I don't think, obviously, you should do work for free. I do think you should get paid for it, but I think people complaining that now the rules have changed kind of thing, I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I think no matter what it is, just work through it and push yourself harder, reach that threshold, make some money then, and there you go. I made $20 last month on YouTube, and now I'll make nothing until I get 1,000 subs and $4,000 hours watched, which is hard. My videos are super short. So, Shrimp Life, I will give you one suggestion, and this goes for those creators that are in that category that Shrimp Life is. That, you know, my videos were, I was making money, and now they're taking that away from me. You have a month to get that 4,000 hours and that 1,000 subscribers. Here's what you do. Go advertise your channel on Facebook groups, forums, wherever they allow you. Don't spam it, but advertise it. Make videos that will help people out. So if you make a short video, I don't know, I'm guessing Shrimp Life. So here's this really cool food that I found for shrimp, or that, you know, here's my review of this shrimp food. So you do your review, you plug your Amazon link, you make money off the Amazon affiliate, you advertise that video to shrimp keepers. Those shrimp keepers come and watch that video. Maybe they've just now found you. They subscribe because, hey, guess what? You put out a good piece of content. Now, before you know it, you get that 1,000 subscribers and that 4,000 watch hours. To get the watch hours up, do live streams. There's no reason you can't take this and do a live stream every day for a half an hour. This is my fish room today. Let's take a look and let's see. Oh, I have shrimp that are breeding today. Or check these new shrimp out that I got. Or check this out. I never knew this would happen. For a half hour, and guess what? You'll build up your watch time because you're doing the half-hour live stream. People will sit there, even if it's 10 people sitting there watching you, that'll build up your watch time quickly. If you do that every single day from now until they incorporate the new changes, I think you'll be at 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. Easily, without a doubt. But it has to be, you have to stay consistent and stay on top of it. Not to mention, when you produce daily videos like that, you're going to rank higher in the YouTube algorithm, and your channel will see a slight growth increase because of it. Don't sacrifice quality for quantity, but in this case, if you want to get to those 4,000 watch hours, that's how I would do it. Anyone want a share or a like and share on their video, go like and share mine, make a comment that you did, and it'll go to your channel. Nice. See, there you go. Cape Cod is looking to help support the community. Hi, good to see you again. Ruby Red should grow how tall normally? Also, higher light, maintain it shorter. So a higher light will make valves grow shorter, and how tall will they grow? I would say at least 24 inches. I haven't seen, actually no, I have seen them. I've seen them probably up to 30 inches maybe. I haven't grown them like in my tank long enough to see how long they'll actually get, or put them in a big enough tank to see that, but yeah. Edwin, I would love to see, since I'm young and I have to do things on a low budget. Oh, there you go. Oh, bouncing around here, huh? Hold on. Let's see. Holy crap, you guys are commenting a storm. It bounced me in the chat here. Ah, I lost my setup. Hi, Maritza, I saw you. Okay, here we go. I have no desire to make money on YouTube. I just like the friendships. There you go. So most of the small channels that grow fast have a shout out from a bigger channel. Yes and no. Look at what happened. Well, King of DIY gave me a shout out. I only got maybe like I think it was 2,500 subscribers. That's still, I'm like greatly appreciated for that. But like you would think with a channel of 700,000 almost subscribers that you would get much more than that. But that's just not how it works. Shoutouts don't typically equal subscribers. So while it helps, it boosts, and some of you guys are here because of it, and I appreciate that. That's just not the case. It comes down to the content. And I mean, I guess I'm kind of calling my content not that good, because if it was, maybe there would be more subscribers or more views. So it really, I don't think that shoutouts from bigger channels come to it. I think it's how you market yourself. I got on Corey, Aquarium Co-op's channel a year ago because I reached out to him because in his live stream he said, hey, I'm looking to live stream with people if anybody's interested. And I said, hey, I'm interested, and can I come on board? And he allowed me to. So I would have never got on board, and my YouTube channel would have never kind of gained a bit of subscribers. Then it wasn't a huge amount, but it definitely got a lot more than I had. So these are things you and collaborate with each other. You know, if Shrimp Life is here and Cecilia's Hobbies is another aquatic channel, I'm sure Aqua Attic is maybe another one, or HC Aqua. You guys can share each other's subscribers, do collabs, you know, do a live stream together, go on Google Hangouts, you know, get subscribers to cross. Let's see. Do you ship to Canada? I don't, but you could try lizziesfishies.com. She lives in Canada and ships. Let's see. The big YouTubers don't take the time to go and share and like the small person's videos. According to them, they are just too busy for the little guy. Well, that's very, you know what? I can't fault them for that, because it's the same thing with me. I unfortunately don't have enough time to really even keep up with my own comments. While I read every single one of them, I'd love to respond like I used to, but like I just can't. There's so many comments that come in between Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, emails. There's so many things that come in. It's impossible. It really is. It really is impossible. But make a quality video, and you don't need a big YouTuber to share it. Videos will blow up on Facebook because, hey, guess what? This guy did a kick-ass thing with this thing, and somebody shares it to a fish group, and then it blows up. So it has nothing to do with being noticed by a big YouTuber. And then Famous Jones says it perfectly. There you go. Content matters. Teach people and they will keep watching. It's exactly right. Content does matter. I learned about this from Joey, King of DIY, at the Brooklyn Society, where I met you also. Well, thank you, E-Money. I appreciate it. I actually have to edit that video, too. I have my aquatic experience video that I still have to edit and put together. Was back in November. I'm going to do it differently than everybody else did. That's why I've been waiting on it. And then also the Joey's talk video. Got a couple videos. I actually got like 8 videos on my hard drive. It's just this microphone, I don't know what happened, but it was not good on the new camera. So like just a headache. A headache and a half happened. So in the end, it's all about the content. That is true. Content is king. Hey Justin, as you know, I'm trying to get into the aquarium industry. What would you have done differently if you were starting from day one again? Let's see, if I would start from day one. I honestly, like, it isn't what I would have done differently. It's just like, I wish I would have known all the things I know now, like how fast we've grown and stuff, because that would allow me to make decisions better. But it's hindsight is 20/20. There's no way to really know it. You'll only know by growing and taking it day by day. That's the only way. They took Kid Behind 6 years. I don't know what that is. Kid Behind? Is that a YouTube channel? 6 years before he made $1 on YouTube. It's true. It's very true. It takes a while. I want to do Java moss in a 1,000 gallon pond with koi's with no filters. Is that okay? Love your honesty. They'll probably eat the Java moss. I would not do Java moss with that. I would do maybe Anubis or Java fern. That might work. With red tiger lotus, is it more beneficial to cut shoots that go to the surface, or does this grow the overall plant better? think you worded your question there a little weird, or maybe I'm reading it wrong. But if your tiger lotuses or any lily type plant, like dwarf aquarium lily, banana plant, if all of them are going to the surface and you start cutting them back, they'll start growing shorter and shorter. Just keep on it, and then they'll grow shorter. If you don't want them to grow shorter, then just let them go. I try to do videos, but sometimes there's no downtime with 3 children. Believe me, Niz, I know the feeling. I'm worried about when Nova is born next month, that time is going to shrink even more, and I barely have enough time to keep up with everything that I do. If you do what you love, you never work. This is very true as well. You know, you just have to really enjoy what you do. Like, so in the beginning, when I first started the YouTube channel for the business, I had this idea, oh, I'm going to edit these really cool videos. And then I quickly realized I don't have time to sit there and really edit it. Plus, I wasn't really that good at it. My PC that I'm streaming on is like maybe 6 years old, and it just couldn't keep up with, you know, the new render formats and all that. So I eventually bought the Mac. But in the beginning, I had an editor, and he was editing stuff for me. And while the videos were decent, like he did a good job at it, I felt like the content suffered because there's a personal touch you have to put on each one. And, you know, it really just, it sucks because it takes so much time sometimes. So that's why I'm just trying to hone that skill to get it shorter and shorter and shorter each time. Just subscribed and liked. Thank you so much, Genji. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I'm usually uploading a lot in 1 week because that's only time I got. So here's the thing. If you... so this is my trick. I actually have probably 9 videos stored on my hard drive that are from the last, like, 4 months that are ready to go. The second that I get around to editing them, they're up. But if I had enough time to edit them all at once, I wouldn't upload them all at once. I would spread them out, sprinkle them. You know, if that's 9 videos, that's 9 weeks worth of content if I do 1 video a week. Oh, here she is. I'm live streaming.
I have 6 chapsticks and I can't find none of them.
So you're down here with me? Margaret, everybody that's new, this is my wife. She's pregnant with our daughter.
So I came to find the only chapstick I knew is down there.
I told you, we need to put it on a necklace for you, and then you can't lose it.
I don't know where they all are. I got like 6 of them.
Always losing the chapsticks.
Why is it so bright in here?
That light, it makes my forehead shiny.
Blind.
I may be starting a online fish store. Do you have any advice? Just take it slow, figure out the market. I don't deal with fish, so I'm not exactly sure, but start small and work your way up. When are you going to get Monte Carlo back in stock? I need a 4-gallon plant for my 15-gallon. You going up?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Monte Carlo I actually might have a tissue culture. If not, I'll probably have some more in next week. It's plants.
Don't you get these on Thursday?
Yeah. Came early. I'll be alright in the box overnight. Plus, we're going to be late tomorrow, so they can just unpack them.
Not with these lights. It's hot.
That's fine. Probably has a heat pack in it. They're fine. They're typically 2 days. What's up, Challenge the Wild? YouTube CPM is trash? Or are your views just dropping, man? I've seen your views haven't been as good as they once were. And that I think is because of inconsistency. You need to stay consistent for your views to kind of elevate. Right now they're going like this. I think everyone who used to qualify and now not qualified are very upset. It's understandable. It absolutely is, but I don't think you guys were making any money to really begin with, because if that's the case, you would already meet the criteria for the new standards anyway. So, you know, if you're upset because, hey, oh, I'm not making that $10, $25, whatever it is, you'll make more money elsewhere. Do an Amazon product placement once a week, you'll make more money. Guaranteed. Plants you suggest for a 3-gallon jar? Moss balls, Anubis nana petite, maybe some crypt parvas because they stay small. Maybe Monte Carlo, microsword, stuff like that. Really small plants will do good. When will the immersed humidifier video come out? So that one is actually filmed. I have to edit it. I may have to go back in and reshoot some things just to add some context because I was going to... So I had a video of us doing an unboxing from 2 weeks ago that I was going to air this Sunday. When I went on to it, the audio was horrible. So I went to actually that video with the dry start method for this tank right here. And it just needed so much editing and so much, like, I needed to get on camera and be like, oh, hey guys, this is why this is like this, and then explain it kind of thing. And I just didn't have time to edit all that, do all that, and so it's going to take me some time. I may try and do it for this week. I still haven't figured out what this Sunday's video is going to be yet, but we'll see. It may actually be the unboxing of the order we have over there. We'll see. I should do one of your videos a week. You should. We gotta start cranking out more content. I mean, this ad revenue shit. Damn, Melissa says, I have had a planted and sealed jar with seed shrimp and snails since October 2017. That's awesome. Elizabeth says, Justin, how much do you love Joey Mullen? Oh, I love his little shaved head. Red screen of death. Yes. So that's actually back from my gaming days when I used to live stream and game. The red, I don't even know why it's there. I have to change around my whole live stream setup, but I digress. Hey, do you ever sell mangrove plants? Because I need to get some for a brackish tank, and apparently North Carolina, they don't have for brackish water tanks or mangrove plants, so I'm basically screwed. I don't, but I'm sure if you just Googled search mangrove plants for sale, you'll easily find it, or find somebody on Facebook groups. I'm sure you can find somebody there. Steve says, a lot of plants I want from you are sold out. I was signed up to be emailed when back in stock. Will I actually be notified, or should I keep checking in? P.S. You're freaking awesome. Well, thank you so much, Steve. And so, yes, you'll be notified as soon as each plant comes in stock. I do advise, if, let's just say you have 10 plants and 8 of them come in stock, do not wait for the 2 extra plants. Order them, because it may be several months before the other 2 are back in stock. Plants sell out extremely fast. Best way to divide sand and substrate. Kevin actually has a good Brooklyn Hardscape in the chat. He actually has a really good way of doing that. I see JJ actually commented, corrugated plastic. That is it. A number 2, please. A number 2 what? I'm confused. You remember that one that texted you in Instagram about the CO2? I don't. I'm confused. Again, I'm late. What happened? Nothing. You gotta go back and rewatch. Three of my smaller channels gonna get kicked out. Well, then hustle. If you're worried that you're gonna get kicked out of it, you better hustle. And that's the thing, guys. Support the smaller creators. If somebody launches it, like, so people asking for handouts, like I personally don't think I'd ever do like a Patreon, just because I'm a company. I want to provide value, and while I can provide some sort of value through like content and stuff like that, and yeah, I could be like, oh hey, yeah, donate to me for $5 a month and you'll get all this content. I'd rather you spend that $5 on plants. Like, you get a product that's going to help you, and you pay me for it, and that helps me. So it's a win-win. But channels that don't have a business like I do, I think it's completely acceptable to launch a Patreon, and I don't think it's shunned upon as much as it once was. I remember, you know, I've been on YouTube for years. Back when I had my gaming channel, I think that was 2012 maybe, 2011, something like that. I was signed up. I was a YouTube gamer. I was signed with Machinima, if anybody knows who they are. You know, at the time, I had a channel with what, you know, now is only 30,000 subscribers, but back then there wasn't anybody really over 100,000 in the gaming community, so 30,000 was a significant amount. And, you know, back then, like, Patreon and stuff like that, asking for donations was really frowned upon and kind of shunned, and it was like, you're asking for money, you can't do that. But now in today's society, everybody has a Patreon because that's the only way to survive. There are all these ad changes and everything else. Patreon, merchandise, all that stuff. So I think even if you're a small channel with 100 subscribers, I think you should still do a Patreon. But make sure you provide some sort of value for them. Don't just say, hey, give me money and provide no value in return. You know, if you say, hey, you know, give me $1 a month and I'm going to do an extra special live stream just for you guys. Do that, you know, create a private Facebook group and invite them to it. And there you go. You could do a private live stream for those. Let's say you get 5 people. Boom, there you go. You know, there's some sort of value. They get an extra special live stream just for them. Hey Justin, when will you be updating the site to show your inventory? I'm trying to update it tonight. I do have to open one of these boxes and see a couple things because there's a couple new things we got, so I need to take some photos so I can upload them to the website. If not, if I don't get a chance to go through the boxes, I will probably just update the website with what I know is good, and then the other things I'll update Thursday. So tonight we'll update whatever we have pretty much that I know is going to be alright, and then Thursday will be the rest of everything probably. Oh, chat bounced again. I hate that. Alright. Justin, what is your favorite type of bottom feeder? I really like shrimp right now. If you can't have shrimp, culiloches, because they are awesome. Unfortunately, mine all died. Yeah, like 2 years ago. How do I apply at McDonald's? Justin, great advice about ways to reach goals. You're welcome, Shrimp Life. I hope it helps, you know. And this is the thing too. And here's another thing that you could do: pop in on people's live streams like this and communicate with people, you know. And you'll be able to spread your channel more, and more people will, you know, subscribe to you. I see people in the comments saying, "Hey, I'll subscribe to you." Boom, you just got some more subscribers. YouTube is a funny beast. It's an international site that has millions of users and channels. It's going to have issues from time to time. That is true. And you have to realize they are a platform that is providing you an audience for free. And if you reach their targets of what you need to be at, you make money from it. So there's nothing better out there than YouTube. Well, while it has its faults, and I disagree with some things, and I do think it's kind of like messed up that if you are a creator already making money, I think that you should be grandfathered. That I think is something that should be changed. But hey, these are the rules. You can't change them, and I don't think any amount of you know, we protest this is going to change it. So you just have to adapt and figure out a strategy within the rules that they're providing, you know. So that's it. Ruby Red is a form of giant val, so it can potentially grow massive. I had them 4 feet or longer. Well, there you go. I'm gonna work at Supreme. Fish Diva is if it's fish or pet related. I don't know what you're referring to. Do you think it's too cold to ship to Washington without a heat pack? If it's below, let's see. If it's below 40 degrees, you need a heat pack. If it's below 15 degrees, even with a heat pack, it still won't ship well. So what I do is I check every single order's weather before we ship it to make sure that it is not below freezing in your area. If it is, so if it's 15 degrees, I make sure that we don't ship out your order until the weather breaks. And if it's below 40 degrees but higher than 15, I make sure that we get you a heat pack in there just to make sure that, you know, you don't have issues. How do you feel about clickbait? It depends on how you're clickbaiting. Like this title, YouTube sucks, I quit, is actually what I'm discussing. We're talking about people that are upset that YouTube essentially sucks and that they're quitting. You know, this is a statement that I saw by many people. So that to me is not clickbait because that is the subject of the video, but it's eye-catchy enough that it gets you to click on it and come and be part of the discussion. So you have to be somewhat catchy with it, and that's why you see a lot of my titles, you know, I'm just looking at the like the videos that show up next to this one right now. You have most expensive aquarium plant ever, very rare Anubis. So that's a catchy title. It is one of the most expensive plants you could ever have. So it's not clickbaity, but it's almost kind of like a spoiler. Like, here's what I'm talking about today is the most expensive plant ever. And you know, but it doesn't reveal too much that you're like, oh, I already know this. I'm not going to click on the video. So you have to be edgy and catchy, and unfortunately, that's just the name of the game to try and get attention. You have to do it. You have to make your thumbnails good. You have to make your your titles good. You have to do your tags in the description. You have to do these things to be edgy and get people. But I don't think you should be like, I found $1 million, and then your video be nothing about you finding $1 million. That's obviously like a false title. So just try and think of the most creative title you can out of the content that you're producing. And if you can't, like if you're doing a filter review or this microphone review, I mean, here's how I would title this. Like Rode Video Mic Go or whatever the hell this is called. Best or worst mic ever, or is this the best iPhone microphone because this is what I was using for my iPhone? Like, be a catchy title, but you're gonna draw in people because they're gonna be like, okay, well maybe this thing is really good or really sucks. So, you gotta kind of like think really creatively, like, what can I title this video based on the content that's in it that will not be false but be edgy enough to bring people in. I'm here from seeing you on DIY. Well, welcome, Vorman. I appreciate it. Appreciate you coming over, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. That's awesome. We have 120 likes and we have 118 people watching. So we have more likes than we do people watching. That is awesome. I don't think that's the first time that's ever happened. Let's see. I am doing 4 giveaways to try and get more viewers. So, giveaways are tricky. I don't recommend doing giveaways because you're only going to get people there to try and get the giveaway. If you're going to do a giveaway, do it for the people that already support you because you're giving back to them and that's going to make them more into your content because they're like, oh, hey, Melissa... Albany Aquatics and Aquarium is giving me a free sponge filter. That's awesome. And I watch her videos all the time. That's awesome. But you get Joe Schmo here. Oh, free sponge filter. I want that. And they're just going to subscribe. And then as soon as they don't win, peace. I never watched your content anyway. I was just here for the sponge filter. So I wouldn't do giveaways to get people involved. Instagram is a different story. I do lots of giveaways on Instagram because that's kind of the strategy that Instagram has where you make where it gains a lot of support and a lot of interaction. You can kind of hack it in that way. And that's what I do. That's why you see every single post on Instagram you can win shit from me because it works. It makes the photo or the video more engaged and it boosts it in the ranking so it shows up more and people are more likely to like and share it or comment on it, which spreads it to more people. So, giveaways on Instagram, yes. Giveaways on Facebook, if done correctly, yes. Giveaways on YouTube videos, not so much. Not so much. Unless you're doing something like collecting emails, like go to my website, submit your email, and you'll be entered in a chance to win. Then that's different because now you can market to them through email. So I should document my fish room adventure. I do cool things and I like to share them with the community. There you go. In the very beginning, I was trying to do a daily vlog series of me building the business. Quickly realized I can't do that. I can't shoot, edit, and do everything else that I have to do and still get them out on a daily basis while running a business. It's just not possible. In the beginning when it was small, it was somewhat. Now it's just not. Now, like, I'm lucky if I have enough time. Like, I have like probably 20 emails sitting in my inbox right now that I still have to answer from 5 days ago. It's like I just can't get to them all. I'm trying, and it's like, so... what about another collaboration with Aquarium Co-op? I've tried. I don't know if A, he either wants me to, or B, if he has the capabilities now with how he structures his live streams. So I don't know. I reached out to him. I said, hey, would it be cool, for our 1 year, since it was a year ago, like this month, I wanted to see if we could do it, but he kind of said he didn't have the capabilities up to it. So I don't know. I tried. If Corey's watching this and ever wants to do a live stream with me, I'm all for it. Also, you got to realize a channel that big, you know, it's very common, especially in the days that I was doing gaming videos. Bigger channels wanted nothing to do with smaller channels, and that's completely fine because it has to be a win-win for people. It can't be I have 100,000 subscribers and you have 500 subscribers and I'm gonna do stuff with you because I get nothing out of it in return. It shouldn't be like that. You should want to help with each other, but then you have to realize that person with 500 subscribers, there's 500 more channels like that reaching out to that big person for collabs, and they obviously can't do collabs with every single person. You know, I was fortunate enough that Joey and me have built a friendship over the last, I don't know what it's been, maybe probably close to a year. I think maybe April, May-ish is when he first like interacted with me. So almost a year now. So we've built a friendship over a year, and he's plugged me here and there on Instagram, but like he finally did a video featuring my stuff. Not to mention he was out here, so like it kind of helps. But you have to realize that's almost a year friendship that we built before we even did a collab like that. So it takes time. You have to build friendships. You can't just say, hey, you know. Can I get a shout out kind of thing? It just doesn't work like that. You know, if you really want to collab with somebody, get to know them first. Like Michael's Fish Rooms reached out to me and wanted to collab, and that's fine. You know, we were at about the same subscriber count, so it works out. Like it's a win-win for both of us because he has 5,000 subscribers, I have 5,000 subscribers, and then we share back and forth. That works because then we're both getting equal amounts of value out of it. But like, you know, Joey and me, he's got 700,000 subscribers. I have 5,000. He's got nothing to gain by shouting me out or doing any sort of collab. So he just did it because we built that friendship with one another, you know? And I guess, you know, he likes what I'm doing, so he's more inclined to promote it because, hey, he likes it, you know? You're going to promote something that you like. Yeah. That's the collabs. How did you become so knowledgeable about plants? Just research, trial and error, tons of trial and error. I've killed more plants than I grow probably at this point. Just this past week, I did an experiment. I think I killed all my Anubis pinto, or at least completely disfigured it to the point where it's going to take another year for it to grow back to its former glory. And that was probably like $300 worth of Anubis pinto that I butchered, so... You live and you learn. Do you... I'm guessing the question is, do you use any dry ferts when doing a dry... Or do you use any ferts when dry start methoding... when using a dry start method on your aquarium? Yes and no. So it depends on the substrate. If you're planting in the substrate and it's a really good substrate like aqua soil, no, I don't think you have to. If you're planting in like a sand substrate, yes, I would add nutrients when you're spraying, or like in my case, I'm using the humidifier method. I would spray with a spray bottle every couple of weeks just to get extra nutrients in there. So, I'm doing a bonsai treescape. Do you have any tips? Just, you know, kind of keep it simple in a way because you want to focus on the tree itself, not everything else. So I'm glad Joey did a shout out to you because otherwise I wouldn't have subscribed. Well, thank you, Tanya. I appreciate it. Do you ship to? I'm guessing that's Australia. No, I don't. But Aquarium Gardens in the UK ships worldwide. So if you're anywhere outside the US and you want plants from me, try them out. Hey H2O, I'm starting about thinking of online fish plant store. Do you have any advice? I think I already went over this. Just start off small, take it slow. You know, introduce items that that are in high demand. Holy crap, there are a lot of questions, guys. I'm trying to get to them all, but you guys are shutting up a storm. I think I may have to eventually put on slow mode here. Oh god, Jake's linking my old gaming channel. Damn you, Jake. I hate you. Let's see. Oh god. Alright, I'm gonna have to skip over some questions here. How many gallons is your shell dweller tank? The new tank is only 10 gallons. typical, like the dimensions is 10 gallons, but probably what's in there is maybe about 8. I think that you're different from the rest. You give information and sell your products, and you don't seem too interested in demanding from your audience. You seldom ask for likes and shares. I try, you know, like in the videos, when I make videos, I have to ask for them because it's just what you do. To try and gain traction on your videos, yes. You know, during the live streams, I may mention it once. I don't like to beg for them, but like, you have a lot of people that are new to YouTube usually looking up stuff, and they don't know, like, oh, liking a video really helps. Like, it really does. Even disliking a video helps. You know, commenting really helps, and sharing it really helps. So all these things you have to kind of like subliminally plug to get people to do, and that way they do it more often. Like, I know tons of creators out there that I watch ask for likes, but because I listen to videos and I don't really watch them, and this is not just aquarium stuff, but just people in general that I find entertaining on YouTube. You know, I don't often leave likes because I'm sitting there listening. I don't have my phone like available to, you know, hit that like button when they say it, you know, but it doesn't even cross my mind until they say it. I'm like, oh, I should like their video, but it's like, oh, now I have to open my phone up, go to it, and hit like, it just, I'm in the middle of work usually, like, so it's something that I just listen to while I'm working, so. Let's see. Clickbait gets views, but knowledge keeps them. That is true. Why are my fish eating plants? It depends on the plant, depends on the fish. Not like some YouTubers, 3/4 of their shows is self-promoting and nothing but demanding payment for their work, which mostly is garbage if you ask me. I mean, a lot of people are just in it for the money, and those people will not be out, like, most people won't be here if that's the case in time. When did you start this channel? This channel was started, I don't know, the business overall is only a year and almost a half old. I think we're at a year and 5 months or something like that. So I think I started the first video I think was back in November, December of 2015, or no, 2016, and then, you know, so it's only about a year old. But I didn't start taking this seriously until maybe about like 4 months ago. So, because I was just doing live streams because we were building the fish room. I didn't have time to sit down and edit or really just think of anything to do, like, other than build out the racks, get everything situated. What I'm actually planning on doing is hopefully, depending on when Nova is born and how that is, if I have enough time, I want to actually go from March, when we first moved in the house, to March of this year and show you the progression of the whole fish room. Each tank, you know, kind of just like a quick little, like, 10-minute video showing, like, you know, I have video of me and Jake demoing the wall that's behind me here. I have a video of us demoing the other walls that were here. I have a video before anything was touched down here, so I want to kind of do like a before and after thing. I think it would be really cool. Do you have any tips for getting my fish to stop eating my plants? It really depends on the fish and the plants. You gotta message me what you have, what fish and what plants. Well, I just noticed that I was given an HP computer and I just found my camera, so expect YouTube videos. Well, there you go. That's all you need. You could even edit from your phone. My first couple of videos that were on this channel were entirely shot, edited, and uploaded from this. I didn't have a laptop. I had this PC, but I didn't have time to sit there on the PC. Plus, like, Margaret wanted time with me. So I'd sit there. The moment that she'd fall asleep, I'd go on my phone. I'd take all the videos that I edited, or that I shot, and I'd start editing them with iMovie or whatever editing software was on the phone. And I'd make my videos from here. So it can be done. Question: I have an empty tank with very bad water stains from hard water. I know I can use vinegar, but is there something stronger like hydrogen peroxide? I've used Barkeeper's Friend. You can find it at Home Depot or Lowe's. Really good stuff. Probably Amazon too. Just make sure you give it a really good rinsing before you put any fish in it. Like thoroughly rinse it out. How are your shelter dwellers doing in the background? They're doing great. Fantastic. There will be a video eventually of that. Did you say the baby's name will be Nilbia? That's my girl's name. No, not Nilbia, or Nilda. It's Nova, like supernova. You guys are like talking amongst yourselves. I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to catch up on a lot of things. Davey says YouTube sucks. Why? Davey, go back and watch from the beginning. Once the video posts, then you'll know. Nope. Here we go. That's what I want to do. Any idea where I can buy bulk plants? Bunch of Nubis. So Jay, depending on how much you're looking to spend, I have bulk discounts on my website now. Whenever you buy 3 or more, you get like 10% off, all the way up to buying 9 or more, and you get 25% off. So that combined with any other discount codes you could find out there, you get a plant almost 50% off. So you could get, a pretty decent bulk package. Now, if you're talking about spending a couple $100, like you have a project that you're looking to set up, reach out to me privately. Then I can hook you up with a better discount, because obviously if you're buying a lot of plants, I could definitely give you a really good price on it. But you got to reach out. So when are the flamingo crypts coming? Not for a very long time. I'm always the one picking on Justin for picking on Joey on his live streams. Don't. What is it? What was that old meme? Leave Joey alone. Did I just get clickbaited? You did. Machinima was popular. Are you quitting? No. Oh my god, you guys need to go back and rewatch the video. That's cool. Congrats on the baby. We should all remember to do this for our future children, our continuation of the hobby. That's right. Little Nova, when she's born, she's gonna be down here packing plants. She wants makeup and stuff. Pack some plants. That's gonna be my motto. So if I don't reach the threshold by the date YouTube will never pay me. No. So YouTube will pay you whatever they owe you if you've already been making money. But if you don't reach their threshold, you're going to essentially be removed from their AdSense program until you reach the threshold, and then you'll be able to reapply, I guess. Beard seems to be the shortest I've ever seen. Yeah, I trimmed it up a bit. It was a little too long. You know what it is? It gets down, when it gets down to about here, it starts to, curve outwards no matter what I do with it, and, yeah. Dog is drinking out of the tank, was it? Maybe that's the reason why the water level's so low. Unboxed plants in front of us. That you'll have to wait till Sunday for it. Was he really drinking out of the tanks? I didn't even notice that. Let's see. God, there's so many questions here. I'm trying to get to you guys. Holy crap. Okay, you guys are chatting up a storm here. Justin, do you have any jungle val? So I don't sell typical jungle val anymore. There's a couple plants I took off the website. Much like the crypts and swords that I was talking about earlier, I've narrowed down what I sell based on how well it does. So I'm not going to sell a plant that has a really difficult time transitioning, because if I get it and then you get it and it just completely disintegrates, there's no point in me selling it. And I don't want you to I don't want to relate my business with bad product, and it's just the plant, plants will come back, but some people, when they get a plant and it completely dies, they're going to blame me or whatever the case is. So I only sell 3 types of jungle vals now. I sell Italian val, which is a narrow relief jungle val. I sell ruby reds, which are way better than standard jungle val. Not only do they look nicer, they're hardier, they do much better, so they're just overall a better plant. And why would I sell a less superior plant than just selling the best plant I can? So that's why I sell ruby reds and Italian vals now. They're the better ones. I also stopped selling regular corkscrew val because it would just melt tremendously back. It wasn't doing well. People had issues with it. So I said, you know what? We're going to eliminate that. We'll just sell contortion val, which is way better. It's a bigger plant, but it does way better. So That with a lot of other plants, I'm eliminating slowly. Like when I see a plant is having issues, people get it, they don't do well, or I have it and it melts completely. I just take it, I don't order it again, and that's it. Until I find a really good supplier of it that comes in and I don't have any issues and customers don't have any issues, I probably won't sell regular jungle val. If you want it, I could special order it for you. But honestly, ruby red Italian val much better than regular jungle val, hands down, without a doubt. I kind of like clickbait. It's definitely clickbait. Let's see. I already went over that. Catchy title. YouTube sucks. I finally made it here. Ah, Tank Tested is here. Sorry, I just now got to where you were chatting, but everybody should check out Tank Tested 2. Amazing videos. What about quality of videos? Quality does matter, but like honestly, I've shot everything off this for the last couple months. I eventually got this. That helped with audio quality slightly. Now I have this, so you eventually work your way up. It just takes time. So just if you have quality, if you have good content, quality doesn't matter as much. I thought you sold plants, Justin. When are you going to become a life coach?
Do you
Thanks.
need help reading the questions? Because you're like backed up.
I'm really backed up. I'm sorry.
Minutes long.
I'm sorry. That's because there's a lot of conversation amongst people. It's hard for me to get to everybody.
Do you want me to go through it and just read you the questions?
No.
And not the conversations? Because you're like super slow.
No, but you could stay here and join me. But here, I'm gonna.
No. Don't put me on.
Yeah.
Just...
No, I'm putting you on.
No. Oh,
You're put on.
Fat.
No, it's a baby.
Bloated. I'm disgusting. No.
So the other day we went to Sky Zone. If you're not familiar with it, it's a trampoline place where like kids bounce up and down on trampolines and whatnot.
I think everybody knows what Sky Zone is.
I didn't know what it was until we went to it.
Are you serious?
Yeah, well, not this time, but the first time we went, I was like, "What the hell is this?" So anyway,
where are you from?
Nowhere that has Sky Zone. Anyway. So we went to Sky Zone the other day, and there's this little kid, probably maybe like 6 years old, looks at Margaret and goes, "You got a big belly."
But he stared at me.
Yeah.
He looked at the belly like he wanted to say something, and he's like, "You got a big belly." I was like, "Dang, there's a baby in here, didn't it?"
Yeah, and then she's like, "Oh, there's a baby in here." And then after, like, when we got home and we were telling, I think, who were we telling, Jake the story? I was like, "You should have said you ate a baby." He would have been so confused.
No, get down.
Gary V would be proud. Thank you.
Wow, you are really, like, far.
I know. I'm almost there.
No, you're not.
I'm almost there. Oh, you brought the dogs with you. Let's see. Quality, creativity, inspiration, and knowledge is why I subbed here, and you're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is everyone here a fish channel? I think most people are. I heard Joey had has an amazing story. It was, actually. I didn't know all that when his intro to his talk was really good. I didn't know the very beginning and what he went through early on in life. Okay, we're almost at the bottom here.
Why is your chat so long today?
Because we have over 100 people watching.
Or did you get naked in the beginning or something?
Yeah, I showed them everything.
Should have left. Surprised I'm still here.
I've only subscribed to yours and Joey's. Oh, thank you, Eddie. Appreciate it. Everyone hates trial and error, but is good for your hobby. Yep, trial and error. It just takes time. Justin, can you shout me out? Starting my first fish video this week. First, you got to make your videos. You don't get shout-outs until you have content. If I tell people to go to your channel right now, you know what's going to happen? They're going to go there. They're going to see nothing there. They're going to say, why am I here? Why am I subscribing?
When did you become like, hey, teacher of all like advice? I'm sorry.
You know, I don't want to brag. I don't want to seem like I'm bragging, but I have been somewhat successful in what I've done. So, What?
I'm so sorry.
Listen, I'm offering the experience that I had and suggestions on how I would do things differently because people are freaking out about YouTube right now. So,
you know what? Can you do a video about freaking out about the dishes not being done or the garbage being taken out or the chores that you need to do around the house?
Only if we do your YouTube channel that I want to do.
No, then you wonder why I scream.
Listen, we could do a whole live stream on you screaming at me.
No, I don't scream at you.
Oh, you don't?
I tell you what to do. It's a difference.
Justin, you have to choose between Joey and Margaret.
Oh, he would choose Joey.
Joey's my boo. Let's see.
You said you're almost at the bottom. You're not near the bottom.
Well, that's because we skipped it. How did I ruin my Pintos? I stuck them in an Excel bath. What is the best investment for a YouTube channel? Really, whatever is slowing you down. So I went with a laptop before I went with a camera because my computer took like 10 hours to render a video. And I would have issues because it would render, it would stop halfway through the night, the video wouldn't render overnight, so then I have to re-render, it had issues. So I just went with a laptop, it made it a lot easier because I was able to keep it upstairs. Not only that, Max render MP formats much faster than the PC does. So, I missed a bunch of these questions. How is the shop doing after the flood? Everything dried up? Huh?
What flood?
I think Elizabeth is talking about Flip Aquatics. We didn't have a flood here.
Oh, I have to say, when did you have a flood and didn't tell me?
Yeah. I think that's it. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here. I'm sad now. I can't do a Java moss carpet for my koi pond anymore. Oh. Do like an Anubis carpet or Java fern carpet. It's poison. What's poison? Oh, the Tide Pods. Don't eat Tide Pods. Kids, stay away from Tide Pods. Maritza says hi, Margaret, and hi, Nova. I met Maritza.
Who's Maritza?
Maritza, right here. She was at Joey's talk.
Oh, hi, Maritza.
She had a bigger camera than me. I felt inferior.
Honey, everybody has a bigger thing than you.
Yeah.
Give it up.
That's mean. For all those that are new here, Margaret is a pain in my butt. But have people been having any problems with your Ludwigia SP Reds or hybrid? Mine melted. No, but I actually had mine melt or get eaten. I haven't figured out the exact cause yet. So maybe, don't know. I think I did get some tissue cultures though, so I'm gonna try and regrow it. Or wait, did you get trimmings or did you get potted plants? Because the potted plants are doing fine. It was the ones that was growing out. You're behind because you elaborate too much and too long on each question, not because you're having conversations.
I agree.
Sorry.
You gotta make it short and simple to the point.
Yeah, but
you like to hear yourself, your voice. It's like it turns you on when you talk.
Oh my god!
So just get to the point.
Wait,
someone's put Margaret is calmer now that she's pregnant.
Oh god no! Oh god no! Messy
Keep
desk.
Messing with the
honey hit the thing. Margaret's only calm because I bought her a body pillow, so she actually got a good night's sleep last night. You did your hair and you came down here, didn't you? Or was your hair done?
I told you I washed my hair and I did it.
Oh.
It's wash my hair Wednesdays.
Oh, wash your hair Wednesdays?
Smell like ass. Smell it. It smells good.
Oh, it smells good.
Papa Justin.
Yeah, Papa
that
Justin.
That sounds funny.
Alright, I think that's, let's see. Yeah, Margaret did come down and straight roast me. But she got a good night's sleep, so she can't be too mean to me. You can't be. You can't be. I surprised you with that body pillow. You have to love me.
You surprised me with a body pillow when I have 4 weeks left.
These next 4 weeks are gonna be the best slept nights
months ago?
You said you didn't want it.
You know what you can surprise me with?
What?
Taking out the garbage.
Oh, about that.
Yeah. Make me do it.
Can new plants growing on Java fern leaves be planted in the substrate? It can, but I would leave them until they're ready to fall off on their own. I wouldn't just remove it. Hey!
Hey!
Play question. Justin, do you think I would be able to grow dwarf hair grass in a dirted 55-gallon with a Phoenix Planet Plus? You might be able to, but it's going to grow really slow. You got to have CO2 at least if you're going to try it. Wash your hair Wednesday. Wash my dishes, gringo.
Who said that?
Steve. No, don't mess with the... Get away from the cords. Get away from the cords. You're going to break it. What are you doing? Get away from there. You're going to mess things up again.
How to get rid of blue-green algae. Yes, how do you get rid of algae? Because you have it all around your tanks, but yet they don't come off.
What are you talking about? It does. You
Every
just gotta
single
scrub it.
tank in here has algae.
No. Oh my god.
And then you want to put fish tanks in my living room full of algae.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Because we grow algae here, not plants.
Yes, that's exactly what we do. We grow algae.
No, typical algae on the glass is common.
Yes,
that's
but
brown
most
spot.
people clean it.
Okay.
See that cute guy. What's his name?
But look at those. Look at those
the one that
tanks
you
over
took a picture of.
Look.
Why is his tanks always pretty on pictures?
Which guy?
The cute one from Philly. From
Oh,
Philly?
Shrimpery.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has like 4 tanks and he can maintain them. I have like 25.
No, because he's clean and he's neat.
Oh.
You can tell he's clean.
So
and
go
neat.
date Shrimpery. I'll let him know.
I will trade you.
We could wife swap.
Definitely.
Chemi clean though to get rid of blue-green algae. Boom roasted.
So how do you clean it?
Blue-green algae, which is what's in this tank over here.
Do you just pour it in and it goes away? Or?
Yes. This particular tank, I'm waiting for it to cover it though because.
So you're telling me you just pour it in and it goes away?
Yes.
It's as easy as opening the cap and you pour it in and it goes away.
Yes. However, I'm not doing it in this tank because this tank is going to be a video on how to get rid of the algae.
Oh, but honey,
so,
you have 6 other tanks that you can make a video of.
It doesn't have
the
this
same
type
thing.
of algae. Brown.
Look at that. That's brown algae. That's green algae.
Yeah, that's growing on the blue. But that's growing on the back of the glass. That's fine. I leave that there. Algae's good for the aquarium. It is. Takes care of things.
But it's as simple as opening the cap and. How many
teaspoons
do you put in?
Only for this particular one, not all of them. That one, the one on that one, you have to scrub off.
Because it sounds real easy.
Oh my god, it's not that easy.
But yet you can't do it.
Can we buy algae? You certainly can.
Yes. 99 cents.
Algae isn't harmful. It's just a plant.
She wants to know what happened with the plant pack.
What's happening with the plant pack? Mine says still not shipped out. Austin, yours should have shipped. Let me double check yours. Hold on.
No, I didn't see his name on the list.
You didn't?
Mm-mm. I didn't see Austin's name on the list.
Let me see. It might have been too cold, maybe? Hey!
Shh, shut up. Brooklyn Hardscape is Kevin, right?
Yeah.
Hey, Kevin.
Let's get her a YouTube channel. That's what I said. She doesn't want one. It would be perfect.
No, because you want to... What's the word I'm looking for?
I want to make you a villain?
No, that
I want to villainize you?
When you drag somebody's name... What's the word?
I don't know.
What's the freaking word?
All I know is I want to reveal people the truth. No? Okay.
What truth, Justin? Please tell me.
I love you.
Elaborate. What's the truth?
I love you.
What's the truth?
That's the truth.
Can I tell people about your truth?
No, let's shh.
Okay. Because you're such an angel.
Jennifer.
Yeah, I didn't see his name on the list.
Label created, not yet in the system. 3816. When did this ship? Are you answering questions? Answer questions.
I'm looking. Okay. It's going too fast. You gave us smile, Margaret? Okay. My dog is barking. I live in Florida. Everyone's smash like button.
Come on.
Patronize is the word. Is patronize? Is that the word I was looking for?
No, I think that's when you like.
No, that's not the word I was looking for. It's the other one when you bash somebody's name. It's a specific.
Austin, you're shipped to today. Yeah, you're shipped today. Typically takes 24 hours for USPS's website to update, so you'll be fine. Yeah, it should be under Jennifer. You're good.
What's under Jennifer and Austin?
Yeah, I think it's either his wife's or mom's name. I'm not sure. One of the two.
Okay.
I have a 36 gallon bow front, and it's tall. My lighting good, and I have Bacopa that is growing almost out of the tank. Should I trim and replant? If you want it to grow in bushier, when you trim stem plants, they'll grow in even bushier than you will. Live feed got 1,000 times better since she joined. Damn. They like you more than me.
What is this here?
That's a live stream. This is on YouTube. This is the behind the scenes, and then this is the chat.
What?
What?
What do you mean behind the scenes?
So this is the software that I use to stream, so I could make sure like everything's working, and then that's what it looks like on YouTube. Slander. There you go. That's it.
Slander. Yes. Who said that?
Shrimp life.
You get a free plant.
What? What?
I'm sorry. I thought my name was in a company.
Oh, okay.
You said.
All right. Fine. You want to get free plants? Get free plants.
The plant of your choosing.
Defamation. That's the other word too.
That's another one.
Ostracized.
You get another free plant. Yes.
What are you, Oprah now? Free plant
You
for
get a plant. You get a plant.
Is it worth buying blue shrimp for $7 per shrimp? Depends on the blue shrimp. Check out Flip Aquatics. He has awesome shrimp. I'm pretty sure they're not $7 each. Everyone beat that like button like Margaret beats Justin. Yes! that is gonna be the new thing in every video. Be like,
I swear.
I'll be like, beat that like button like Margaret beats me, please.
See, you put this idea in people that I beat you, and I don't beat you.
Not yet. Actually, you have a couple of times.
When?
You have a couple times.
Just for that, I'm gonna really beat you. Watch me grab the chancleta tonight.
Kevin says Margaret scares me when I'm there.
How do I scare you, Kevin? I don't even see you. I'm upstairs half the time. I cook for you, motherfucker.
Vilify. Hey, you. Nope.
I'm sorry.
Hey, our ad revenue is gone. It's all gone.
It's Kevin's fault.
It's all gone. I quit. That's it. YouTube channel. I'm gonna press the delete button.
It's Kevin's fault.
Who's the hottie? Well, this would be my fiance.
Oh God, no! I'm fat. I got no makeup on.
Where's my ring, by the way? You're not wearing my ring. Because.
Okay. So you know how I bought the fake one because I kept misplacing.
You lost that one.
I lost it the second day, so I put the ring in the box and just left it there. Man, it's going way too fast.
Yeah, there's a lot of people in here.
Give him a noogie for all of us. What's a noogie?
When you go like this on somebody's head.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess you never got bullied in school. Don't worry, Margaret. We'll back you if the cops ask questions. Margaret for president.
Oh yeah, you want me for president?
Dropping the MF bomb demonetized.
It was Kevin's fault.
She's pregnant. Free pass. Well, I don't think YouTube will look at it that way.
You know what? Does YouTube pay your rent?
Not yet.
Exactly.
You don't pay my rent either.
I'm sorry? Oh, because you pay the rent, honey.
I pay my half of the rent. You pay. You
wanna compare bank accounts, honey? We could compare bank accounts. Don't go there.
How much credit cards? Or how much money you owe on your credit cards?
Not as much as you do.
Oh.
Okay.
She's pregnant. She does get a free pass. Yeah.
When you're pregnant, your fingers swell? You telling me my fingers are swollen? You can see it through the camera?
No. Her feet were swollen the other night.
So my hands. Oh wait, is that better to smack you with?
No.
Yeah.
No. All right, she doesn't need her hand. She's Spanish. She has chanclas.
Mason jar. He's drinking out of a mason jar.
Yeah, mason jar. I like these because typical glasses, they're much narrower at the bottom, so they're easier to tip over. These don't tip over because they have a more squarish shape and a more sturdy bottom. So I'm always knocking over drinks if, yeah, it's just easier.
So my lights have been off for 24 hours.
Huh?
Why?
Where?
Vince, his lights has been off for 24 hours.
Oh, that's not good. Let's all gang up on Kevin. I'm getting murdered after this. Why are you drinking aquarium water? No, this is soda. Sprite. Does she cook Spanish food? She can. She chooses not to.
Because I'm the only meat eater here. And Spanish like our meat. So when I cook in a house, I have a picky eater for a son. I have a no meat eater for a man, if you want to call it. So it's like I have to cook 3 different meals. I'm not having it.
Why don't you sell mangrove plant? I just don't have a supplier for it. If I eventually get one, I will.
What's mangrove?
It is a plant that grows in salt water.
But you don't have saltwater tanks.
Right.
So that makes no sense.
I may eventually. You want to hook me up with some fertilizer? College made me broke. Can't really, but what I could do... Oh, my glasses are falling off. What I could do, though, for you guys, since you guys are awesome, I will put in a discount code for you guys to save 30% off for the next, 9:30 until 12 o'clock tonight. Save 30% off any of our fertilizers. That's just because I like you guys.
But the 2 people that got the good words, they're getting free plants.
Okay, so email me. I don't even remember who their names are.
Just go back to the
We're going to make the code Margaret Beach Justin, so this is proof. Okay?
No.
If you use that, you can get 30% off.
No. I hate you.
I love you.
She's such an ass.
Don't get us demonetized. Okay, so you could... okay. So you could save 30% off on Thrive S, Vital, Vital X, or Vital Root Tabs. Or all of them. 30% off. Limit 1 per customer.
I eat me, feed me more.
We're going to make it expire tonight. And... there you go. So Margaret Beach Justin.
There's a question there. Can cardinal plants be
propagated? Yep. Trim it just like a stem plant. Save 30%. There you go. That's just on fertilizers. Code should be Chunkla. I would make it that, but I don't think anybody could spell it properly. I don't even think that's the right way, is it? Chunkla? Isn't there a U in there? No, get away from the wire.
Oh my god.
Get away from the wire. You're not allowed. Can you get rid of my staghorn algae, please? Cut down on flow. It's probably too much flow. And use hydrogen peroxide. Do you know the king of DIY? Yeah, he comes over every night. I just got easy green too. Too bad. Is Justin vegan? No, I'm vegetarian.
Oh, it was Cape Cod tropical.
Oh.
It's got a girl or boy?
I don't
can't
know.
tell, can you?
No.
I want a ruby red, please. You got it.
No, I'm not pescatarian. No meat, no fish.
No, nothing. Just grass.
Just grass. That's right. All the dogs just went out. They're good. Code Margaret Beach Justin. 30% off. There you go. Just fertilizers, though. If anybody that wants to order some. How long should you run your lights for? I would do probably 6 to 8 hours, depending on what you have. Darn, you just shipped my root tabs. Oh, sorry, Angela. Well, get some more. Order some more.
Oh, it's a girl.
Woman. I checked the women box. Would look good with a man bun. I had a man bun. I cut it off. Now my hair's shorter, but my hair's flat because I was wearing a Russian hat today. She hates the Russian hat, so I have to take it off before I come down here.
Grass eaters unite.
No. Get down. Get down. You're gonna mess up the wire. You see, look, you're breaking stuff. Don't break stuff. Alright. I think that's about it. We're a half hour over our time limit. Yeah. That's about it. Do you have anything? Any closing statements?
Yes.
What?
I want to close this with.
No.
You're gonna do the dishes.
Oh my god.
You're gonna take the garbage out. What else you gonna do? Then you're gonna rub my feet. I got a nice list for you.
No.
Yeah.
No. When are you holding a meet and greet? I don't know. I got asked to speak at a Brooklyn Aquarium Society meeting for September, so.
You guys will actually go and see Justin and greet and meet.
Huh? A couple people came up to me at Joey's thing. I was like, hey, I watch your videos.
I bet you felt mighty high and...
I was the big shot.
Yeah, I bet you grew 2 inches then too.
I got like 4 people that came up and noticed me. And then Joey had a line of people at the door. I was like, oh, cool, I got 4 people.
Margaret, have you dropped yet? Meaning belly? Yeah. She's really low.
Justin, any suggestions for plants for a 20-gallon? I mean, it depends on what you're trying to do. Oh, God, Jake. We should do a vote for the next scape I do for you. We should. We should figure that out. Alright, guys. I will see you next Wednesday. Hopefully tomorrow I'll have a video up. If Margaret doesn't make me go do all these chores.
Oh, hold on.
What?
Speaking of.
What?
Maybe I should wait till you close the shed.
What?
No, we'll argue later.
Oh, God. She gonna kill me. Wait, people want to meet Justin? I guess so.
That's what I'm saying. Who wants to meet Justin? I live with him. He ain't that... Trust me.
Ow. Damn.
He ain't that mesmerizing.
You're mean. Bring Margaret and you will have a line of people too, I bet.
Nobody wants to meet me either.
Apparently they do. They like you. They're all loving you being here. I should just let you do the live streams. Be like, here, sell this plant this week, and just give her him, and she'll be like, okay, well, this plant's green, and it has these leaves, and it looks really nice. Honey, don't mess up the stream. Oh my god, she's touching the wires. Don't touch the wires. Alright, guys, I'll see you next time. You gonna say bye?
Bye.
Bye, guys. See you later. Have a nice week.